This is my final warning about your disturbing future. Tomorrow you'll be arrested for betraying your... Don't skip. What you're about to hear might be your final shield before something irreversible takes place. You thought today was like any other, but in the spirit, there's a trembling, there's a shaking, and heaven has been trying over and over to get this message through to you, but you've ignored the signs. You've skipped the warnings. Now, with only hours left before this storm touches your door, God says, enough silence. This is my final warning. Listen closely. There is a spiritual case building against you, not in the courtrooms of man, but in the hidden halls of betrayal you've walked through blindly. And unless something shifts, tomorrow you will stand accused. Not just falsely accused, but spiritually arrested, your destiny handcuffed, because of what someone has done behind your back. Someone you trusted, someone who called you family, someone whose hands were around your shoulder, but now are preparing ropes behind your back. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue which rises against you in judgment, you shall condemn. Isaiah 54:17. If you believe this promise still stands, like this video, comment blessed and ready to receive, and subscribe to Anointed Echo for more divine messages like this. Stay with me. There's more. This person didn't just betray you. They offered your name on a silver platter. They sold your peace for the price of their pride. And now they're walking into rooms, speaking lies, building false stories. Spiritual traps are being baited with pieces of your past. But God says, I warned you before in whispers. Now I must shout. You've been too calm, too forgiving, too silent. You excused the red flags as misunderstandings. You saw the delay in your blessings, but didn't know why. You prayed, fasted, believed, but nothing was moving. And here's why. You were sleeping beside sabotage. You were feeding someone who was draining you dry. Every time you shared your dreams, they smiled to your face. But deep inside, they whispered, let them fail. And guess what? They've gone further than you think. They've spoken your name in places meant to kill your character. They've misrepresented your motives. They've taken private moments and twisted them into poisonous narratives. Now they've crossed a line, not just gossip, but betrayal with consequences. Your name is about to be arrested in the spirit. Your destiny's reputation is on trial. But God says, I am your defense. I am your divine advocate. And I will not stay silent anymore. The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. Psalm 18:2. If you trust God to rise up as your defender today, hit like, comment, blessed and ready to receive, and subscribe to Anointed Echo. Don't miss this part, because this is where the evidence begins to come to light. Who is this person? They are not far. They are not unknown. They are not wearing horns and a red cloak. They wear kindness as costume. They use loyalty as a disguise. But in the spirit, God sees clearly. He has been tracking every movement, every conversation, every planted lie. And this is what's being revealed to you now. There was a moment not long ago when you felt something strange, a tightness in your chest, a nudge in your spirit, a sudden heaviness around a certain person. That wasn't anxiety. That was the Holy Spirit whispering, open your eyes. You brushed it off. You kept being kind. You kept covering them. But now God is removing the veil. Don't skip. You need to hear this next part. Heaven is not just exposing your enemy. Heaven is interrupting the arrest. Yes, tomorrow, your name would have been spiritually chained to their lies. But tonight is the escape. The path of deliverance begins here, with this message. You were meant to hear it. You were chosen to survive it. The righteous cry out, and the Lord hears and delivers them out of all their troubles. Psalm 34:17. If you know this is your deliverance word, show your agreement. Like the video, comment, blessed and ready to receive, and subscribe to Anointed Echo for more divine insights like this one. Don't look away now. Your enemy isn't loud. They don't shout to ruin you. They whisper and manipulate. They smile while sowing shame in silence. They've used your vulnerability against you. They've used your openness as evidence to present in the courtroom of people who don't even know the real you. But God is rewriting the verdict. Let me be clear, you're not going to jail. You're not going to fail. You're not going to collapse under their schemes. Because God says, I am stepping in. But don't play with this moment. Because this is not a bless me message. This is a rescue mission. If you don't take this seriously, if you walk away now, this spiritual trap could still catch you off guard. And that's why this warning is final. You're either going to wake up or walk into the same net they've woven. You're either going to guard your heart or let it be used again like a doormat. You're either going to obey God's nudge now or ignore it and ask God why. When the damage is already done, this is your moment, a defining crossroad. And God says, choose wisely. Now hear this, you may start noticing things change rapidly after hearing this message. People may act strange. Truths may start surfacing. Conversations may shift. Dreams may grow vivid. God is aligning the evidence, because what was done in darkness is about to be revealed in daylight. They thought they could set you up. They thought they could accuse you and walk away clean. They didn't know you were backed by heaven. And here's the twist, their trap. It's going to turn on them. That lie, it will come full circle. Those false accusations, they will be exposed in front of the same people they tried to manipulate. But you must stay hidden in God. Stop explaining yourself to everyone. Stop trying to fix what they broke. Stop running after people who let others throw your name in the fire. Just stay anchored in the Spirit. Because the next 24 hours are critical. Heaven is in motion, and your obedience now determines the protection you walk in tomorrow. Keep watching. There's more. This message isn't over. Don't skip. If you walk away now, the enemy wins. Right now, a conversation is being planned without your knowledge. They're setting you up to look like the villain. They've been gathering false witnesses, bending your past, and plotting to present it all as truth. But here's the part they didn't expect. God was sitting in the room when they discussed you. He saw their texts, he heard their laughter, and he's furious. You didn't betray them, they betrayed you. But instead of confronting them, God says, I'm about to expose them in front of you. I want you to stand still and watch how I operate. You're not the one on trial anymore. They are. Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. If you're trusting God to fight this battle for you, like the video, comment blessed and ready to receive, and subscribe to Anointed Echo for more divine messages. Now listen, heaven's courtroom doesn't need physical evidence. It only needs truth. And right now the truth is testifying. The truth is shouting your innocence. The truth is dragging your accusers into the light. And here's what's wild. You almost trusted them again. You almost invited them back in. You almost gave them access to your next season. But God shut the door. That delay, that missed call, that strange hesitation you felt, that was God. He saw what you couldn't. They were not returning to help. They were returning to harvest more pain. But the season of your spiritual abuse ends now. Don't skip. The next part will answer your questions. You've been asking God, why do I feel stuck? Why does it feel like something heavy is following me? Here's why. Your spirit is entangled with false loyalty. You stayed connected to someone whose assignment was to delay you. And every time you progressed, they pulled you back. Every time you got favor, they introduced confusion. It wasn't a coincidence. It was warfare. It was sabotage in slow motion. But heaven is declaring, no more. You are stepping into divine clarity. The fog is lifting. The deception is breaking. The names will come to your mind. The conversations will replay. The uneasy gut feelings will finally make sense. God is making it clear. This person didn't just misunderstand you. They misused you. They weaponized your trust. They made you feel guilty for growing. They wanted access to your anointing without respecting your calling. But hear this loud. You don't owe anyone your peace. You don't owe anyone access to your healing. The mistake they made was thinking your silence meant weakness. The mistake they made was thinking you'd never recover. The mistake they made was forgetting Buasiu covers you. Touch not my anointed, and do my prophets no harm. 1 Chronicles 16:22. If you believe you are covered and chosen, hit that like button, comment blessed and ready to receive, and subscribe to Anointed Echo right now. Don't skip this next part. God says, you've cried enough. Now watch me respond. Yes, he's responding. Not with petty revenge, but with holy justice. Not with gossip, but with divine exposure. Not with emotional outbursts, but with supernatural reversals. And I must warn you, it's going to be loud. This exposure won't be quiet. People will know what they did. Doors they opened in secret will slam shut in public. And you will walk away free, unbothered, unchained, unapologetically blessed. But only if you obey what's coming next. Here's what you must do. Stop chasing explanations. You owe nobody your side of the story. Let your peace speak for itself. Let your progress be your response. Cut access. Don't pray about it anymore. If God has shown you someone's heart, believe him the first time. Stop letting people walk in and out of your life with muddy feet. Guard your vision. Don't tell everyone your plans. Don't give sensitive dreams to people who secretly hope you fail. This is your moment to protect the future. God is building, and don't be afraid of loneliness. Sometimes God removes everyone before he blesses you, so no one can claim credit after he does. Don't skip, you're too close. The enemy tried to plant guilt in your heart, tried to make you think you were the problem. But that spirit of confusion is breaking now. That voice of manipulation is being silenced. That false guilt, lift it off. It doesn't belong to you. You didn't betray them. You simply outgrew the version of you they were comfortable manipulating. And now that you've elevated, they feel abandoned. But let me be clear. You don't belong to anyone but God. You are not obligated to stay where you're no longer growing. Let that go. Let the fear go. Let the shame go. You are not who they said you are. You are not what they accused you of. You are not bound by the lie they spread. You are redeemed. You are covered. You are chosen. And tomorrow, you will not be arrested. Not spiritually. Not emotionally. Not mentally. Not financially. You are walking into divine freedom. This warning wasn't sent to scare you. It was sent to release you, to wake you up, to pull you out, to remind you that God sees you. and his eyes are not blind to injustice. He is moving, right now, behind the scenes. In the dark, while you sleep, while they scheme, God is setting the trap for your enemy. And when the time comes, you will witness it. You will hear it. You will feel the shift. And you will know, this moment right here was the turning point. Don't skip. Don't let this word pass you by. Heaven has been trying to reach you. And finally, you're listening. Now hold on. The next part of this message will prepare you for what's about to happen in your surroundings, in your spirit, and in your destiny. Don't skip, because right now, something in your atmosphere is shifting. You may not see it, but heaven has already dispatched the angels. You may not feel it, but there's an invisible battle unfolding over your name. And the one who was about to hand you over like Judas, they're being stopped. God says, I gave you grace. I gave them time. But this betrayal ends now. Let this sink deep into your bones. That person who laughed with you, prayed with you, broke bread with you, they're the one who's been leaking your secrets, twisting your past, stealing your favor. And worst of all, they were using your vulnerability as evidence. You gave them access to your wounds, and they turned those wounds into weapons. But here's the divine reversal. God says, I will not let them get away with it. I will make them eat the fruit of their lies. Whoever digs a pit will fall into it. If someone rolls a stone, it will roll back on them. Proverbs 26:27. If you believe the trap will backfire, hit like, comment, blessed, and ready to receive. And subscribe to Anointed Echo right now. Don't look away now. The spiritual warfare isn't coming. It's already here. That headache you couldn't explain. That strange sleep pattern. That emotional fatigue with no cause. It wasn't burnout. It was spiritual strangulation. An invisible chokehold from someone trying to suppress your voice in the spirit. But heaven has just broken the grip. You're breathing again. Your discernment is returning. Your strength is rising. Because God says, I've had enough of seeing you sabotaged while smiling. This is not a soft word. This is not a feel-good sermon. This is a war cry. You've been quiet for too long. You've forgiven what should have been confronted. You've allowed access to people who only use your light to hide their darkness. But now God is saying, separate, shift, shut the door. They can't follow you into this next season. Their presence in your life is a liability to the prophecy on your life. And if you ignore this final warning, you'll carry spiritual arrest warrants tied to other people's crimes. Let's be clear, this is not just about relationships. This is about alignment. This is about destiny. You've outgrown their dysfunction. You've outpaced their intentions. And now they feel threatened because you no longer need them to breathe. Don't skip. This next part is surgical. The enemy has been operating with fake permission. And you know where he got it. From your silence. You kept letting things slide. You kept minimizing the red flags. You kept hoping they would change. And while you were loving them, they were lawyering up against your future. But God says, silence is no longer protection. Speak in prayer. Speak in truth. Speak in power. Cut the cord with your words. Declare your name free. Declare your mind delivered. Declare your destiny protected. Because what you speak now creates what you walk in next. Let me tell you something very specific. There is someone connected to you who is scared. Scared of your peace. Because if you ever get fully healed, fully focused, fully aligned, they lose control. So they create chaos. They stir confusion. They apologize just enough to stay in your life, but never change enough to be safe in your life. That cycle ends now. Heaven says, I am giving you the strength to sever ties you once thought were soul ties. They're not soul ties, they're spiritual sabotage ties. Do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character. 1 Corinthians 15:33. If you believe it's time to cut off the sabotage and protect your calling, hit like, comment blessed, and ready to receive, and subscribe to Anointed Echo. Now listen, there's someone watching this right now. You've been feeling like you're under attack 24/7. You feel misunderstood. Every time you rise, something pulls you back. You've been crying in private, shouting in prayer, asking God, "What did I do wrong?" God says, "You did nothing wrong. You just didn't remove the wrong people. You were trying to carry both your purpose and their poison. And now your shoulders are tired. But no more. You will not be arrested for crimes of loyalty. You will not be punished for loving people who had no business near your heart. God is clearing your name, spiritually, emotionally, reputationally. Your name is being restored. That person who wanted to see you suffer, they're about to watch you shine, not in arrogance, but in divine vindication. They lied about you. They mocked you. They smiled when things went wrong for you. But now they'll see the table. Yes, the table, because God is preparing it. Right in their presence, He's pouring the oil. He's setting the plates. He's dressing the table with blessings they can't stop. And your seat, it's reserved. You prepare a table before me. In the presence of my enemies, you anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Psalm 23:5. If you're ready to sit at the table, God is preparing. Comment blessed and ready to receive. Like this video and subscribe to Anointed Echo. We're not done yet. The clock is ticking, and this next portion will reveal what happens after the exposure and the next bold step God wants from you. Don't skip, because this final portion is not just a warning, it's a transition. Right now, heaven is pulling the final string in your deliverance. The courtroom of silence is being replaced with a parade of truth, and God is commanding the angels to shift your entire case from accused to anointed. You've been silent long enough, but silence is not the same as peace. And right now, you're being invited into something greater than relief. You're being called into total redemption. Hear this loud. What they tried to attach to your name, the rumors, the spiritual slander, the false accusations, the false identity, it's all being broken off. From this moment forward, God is calling you by a new name, vindicated, covered, untouchable by evil hands. Because you survived what was meant to bury you. You kept your posture when they expected your collapse. You held on to hope when everyone else was feeding doubt. You passed the test, and now the reward is on the way. No eye has seen, no ear has heard, no mind has conceived what God has prepared for those who love Him. 1 Corinthians 2:9. If you receive what heaven is about to release, like this video, comment blessed and ready to receive, and subscribe to Anointed Echo for more life-changing revelations. Now take a deep breath, because the season you're stepping into won't look like the one you're leaving. Your energy will shift, your surroundings will shift, your circle will shift. Why? Because God is not sending blessings into old battle spaces. He's taking you higher. And that climb will cost you the comfort of compromise. The person who hurt you, they will watch your healing. The ones who doubted you, they will witness your elevation. But here's your next move. Protect what's coming. Stop explaining what God is doing in you. Stop trying to make it make sense to people who don't have the range to see your purpose. They weren't there when God spared you. They weren't praying when you were weeping. They didn't see the sleepless nights, the warfare, the secret tears. So why let them interpret your next season? You don't need permission. You don't need applause. You don't need validation. You are anointed. And from this point forward, you walk like it. You talk like it. You carry yourself like it. No more apologizing for your blessings. No more shrinking to fit into spaces God already called you out of. This is your new reality. Protection, peace, purpose, power. The false accusations won't stick. The betrayal won't delay you. The spiritual arrest was cancelled before it began. Why? Because God stepped in. And what He declares over you, no demon, no voice, no betrayal can undo. This was your final warning, but it was also your final battle. You're stepping out of false guilt and into favor. You're stepping out of sabotage and into strategy. You're stepping out of darkness and into divine direction. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. Exodus 14:14. If you trust that God has handled the rest, comment below blessed and ready to receive, like this video, and subscribe to Anointed Echo right now. Let them watch. Let them wonder. Let them whisper. You're done explaining. You're done defending. You're done bleeding for people who never planned to heal with you. God says, this time I will show them who my hand is truly on. You didn't skip this word because you were chosen to hear it. Not everyone would have made it to the end. Not everyone would have felt this fire in their bones. But you did, and that means this word was yours. So now, walk in it. Walk in freedom. Walk in clarity. Walk in victory, because your case has been dismissed. Your name has been cleared, and your next chapter, already written in glory. Welcome to the other side, beloved. Welcome to restoration. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment below blessed and ready to receive, and subscribe to Anointed Echo, so you don't miss the next divine message sent just for you.